Good morning everyone. Today I welcome you all to PCS 408 Java Programming Lab session. Today we are going to study interface. As the screen shows that an interface is like a class and it contains abstract method. And in order to achieve interface, we must use a keyword called implements provided by Java. The interface methods are by default public and abstract. The interface variables are by default public, static, final. Interface methods must be overridden inside the implementing classes. With the help of interfaces, we can show the relationship between the client and the developer. So how we are going to do that? Let us show you some example. So open your Eclipse, new class, and I will write lesson, public static void main, finish. There you go, you have your new page. In that you are going to start with interface with the name of client. Inside it I'm going to write void input for the input. This method is going for the input. Void output. Then after that we as I've told you that we are going to use implement. So class Tom, it's just an example, class Tom implements client. So this is how interface is going to work. Now inside the class we said that we are going to use overridden method. So this is how it is going to be. These void input is public abstract and void output is also a public and abstract. So within this input methods inside the implemented class, I am going to say string name for name and double cell for salary. So within this public void input I'm going to write, I'm going to use scanner class. Scanner r equals to new scanner system dot in. Then after that system dot out dot println. I am going to say enter username within the double inverted commas. So it will ask for the username. So name equals to r dot next line method. Simple. After that I'm going to ask for the salary because I want to print it too with the help of interface class interface. So I'm just going to copy and paste this username line, and in the place of username I'm going to write salary, and in the place of name I'm going to add sal. So what I'm going to do in public void output is system.out.println and within this method I am going to say name plus double inverted commas for the separation between both of these plus sal, and then terminator, line closed. So within the main method it's simple. We are going to write client c equals to new Tom. So this is how we are going to create reference variable for client c dot input and c dot output as we have stated earlier. So now we are going to run this program. Okay, there is some error here. So after next I think I have to write double. So this is it. Now we are going to run this program. Run as Java application. I have to maximize this console menu. Enter username. I'm going to write my name, Yuvraj Joshi. Enter salary. I'm going to add the salary. Now you can see what is the output. So guys, this is how we are going to use interface. I shall show you how it will by running it again. Run as uh, right this time I'm going to say Adam Jones. I'm going to enter the salary 1 lakh. Adam Jones 1 lakh point 0, that is due to double we have used. So as we learnt interfaces, so here is your problem statement number 15. It says write a Java program to create an interface that consists of a method to display volume as an abstract method and redefine this method in the derived classes to suit their requirements. Create classes called cone, hemisphere and cylinder that implements the interface. Using these three classes, design a program that will accept dimensions of a cone, cylinder and hemisphere interactively and display the volumes. So volume has been given there. So there has been two more programs of the exception handling. I will be adding these. I will be adding the word file in the Moodle, so you can see here also by pausing this video, or you can get the programs from the Moodle. So let us move forward for the other programs. So problem statement 16 says write a Java program to accept and print the employee details during runtime. The details will include employee ID, name, department ID. The program should raise an exception if user inputs complete or incorrect data. The entered value should meet the following conditions. First letter of employee name should be in a capital letter. Employee ID should be between 2001 and 5001. Department ID should be an integer between 1 and 5. If the above conditions are not met, then the application should raise a specific exception, else should complete normal execution. So now problem statement number 17. It says create a class myCalculator which consists of a single method power and that has int comma int. This method takes two integers, that is n and p, as parameters and finds n to the power p. If either n or p is negative, then the method must throw an exception which says n and p should be non-negative. Input format. Each line of input contains two integers n and p. Output format. Each line of output contains the result if neither of n and p is negative. Otherwise, the output contains n and p should be non-negative. Sample input 352400 -1 -2 -1 3. Sample output is 24316, and then exceptions are there. N and p should not be 0, n or p should not be negative, n or p should not be negative. So this was it, guys. uh, so please, I want to see these programs till the next lecture I will take. So be safe, be healthy, and bye bye, guys.